Yep, that's right. I'm scared of building. I don't know why I feel like I'm scared of building. Like, why am I even making this video? I've made my entire channel based around building for the most part. That's like the videos that I upload. But lately, I've been kind of scared of building. Like, not actually scared, not scared of building, like in the way that I was scared of monsters as a kid, or that I'm still scared that there's going to be a murderer in my shower every time I go in the bathroom. Not really like that. More like I'm nervous and I'm anxious about building. And I think it's because I just haven't done it in a while. You know, it's like one of those things where it's like riding a bike. The more you do it, the more comfortable you get. And I guess I had gotten to a point in this whole Minecraft thing where like I was just building so frequently that it was kind of natural to me. And like the feelings of anxiety or like nervousness around starting a build kind of went away because I had groove and I knew what I was doing. I knew roughly what blocks I wanted to use and basic shapes and whatnot. But I guess I've just have been so busy the last couple of months, like editing this whole no armor hardcore stuff. And I just haven't been in my hardcore world. So like today I logged on for the first time in a while, probably like at least a month, which is I think the longest that I've ever went without playing in this world. That's a whole different sidetrack thing. Yeah, and I was just wandering around like a buffoon trying to figure out what to build because I want to start making building videos again. I kind of have the itch to do so, but I was like, dude, where do I even begin? Like, I didn't really want to go in a creative test world and, make something like that was super planned out and then like import it with Lightmatica. I could, but I just didn't want to. That feels like the wrong way to approach it, especially when I'm easing back into it. Maybe in like 6 months, if I've like been building a lot and then like I'm more comfortable and want to start scaling things up again, then maybe I can use that kind of stuff. But for right now, I just wanted to like go in the world and, try and figure out what the heck to build. Also, I think what it is, I'm not really scared of building. I think I'm scared of failing, which I know I'm scared of failing in general, like with a lot of things in my life. The fear of failure is like pretty prevalent everywhere, it seems. So of course, it's probably the main reason why I'm afraid to build something, because I'm afraid it's gonna look like crap and it won't work, I guess, and that I will like have wasted my time. Is it a time waste thing? Like, am I afraid that like the time spent won't be worth it, or am I afraid that the outcome will be bad and that like people will judge me? I don't know. I really don't know. That's like very self-reflective. But yeah, anyways, I was just fumbling around in my world, like trying to figure out what the heck do I build? Where do I go? I was just like flying around my spawn and like, I guess like one of the reasons why I want to build so much is like I'm finally back home in this hardcore world. It sounds crazy to say, but like I've been gone so long. I've been out in the like 120,000 blocks from spawn, right? For like the last almost year at this point, which is insane to think about. And I just haven't been around this area. And I kind of realized that for a hardcore world that's like almost, we're getting up there to like 5,000 days in its length. This is, this spawn area especially is looking pretty dull. Yeah, like I've literally just built, all the stuff that you see here, I built like probably a year and a half to 2 years ago, and I just haven't touched anything since. So I really want to just get more stuff here. But then it's like, oh man, I'm in like this snowy biome, and I don't know why, but I just find snowy biomes to be the most ugly Minecraft biome that there is. So I think that's also why I'm kind of, having a hard time feeling the motivation to build, is because so much of my inspiration comes from the terrain and like the actual like Minecraft world generation. And when I find that to be ugly, I have a really hard time. It's like trying to like put something cool on a canvas that you think looks ugly to begin with. So like I feel like I need to like terraform and like change the world and like make the canvas pretty or like at least acceptable before I can start adding things to it, I guess. I don't really know. But I kind of wanted to start with like my actual world spawn, not like just the spawn area. I mean, my literal world spawn. Yeah, that's just like was covered in glass and random bits and bobs and rails and stuff from, I think, when it must have been from when I was like teleporting the shulker for How Did We Get Here. But yeah, this area is just it's so like, bleh. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just covered in snow. There's like this weird hillside on the side here that just kind of looks really jagged. Like it looks like it was a regular Minecraft hill, and then I took my shovel, closed my eyes, and started spam clicking for like a few minutes, and then left it. But that's just how it spawned. Like I don't know what was going on there with like the world generation code. So I guess I'm just gonna start by doing a little bit of like flattening out of this area, and then maybe like, you know, shaping the hill a little bit to make it look more natural. Like I gotta start somewhere because I don't know. I feel like I need this world spawn to look really cool. That just feels like such an important part of like the story of this world. Like imagine right that like a new player gets the world download and like they spawn in the world for the first time. This 5,000 day hardcore world, and they're just in the middle of this snowy field with blocks all jagged, and they look around and they're like, this is what I downloaded? You know what I mean? Versus they could spawn in the world and like be in the middle of like a village. Like a man-made nice custom village with pathways and life and like details and ponds and custom trees and all that. You know what I mean? Like there's just so much I need to add in this world, and I've just been feeling so overwhelmed, I guess, with like getting back on track, because I really want to get back on track in this world. Like I love playing in this world, but I have a really hard time like balancing the video production side of things. Like I get such a one-track mind. So like, once I finally start making a video, that's like all I want to do. I will be so locked in. I'll be cooking, just building, like for like what feels like days, weeks on end. Literally, like as long as it takes, like once I get started, as long as it takes to get the project done, I will just do it. You know what I mean? But then I go to edit the video, and I have a whole different difficulty getting the edit of the video started. That's a topic for a different video. But once I finally get in the editing groove, and I edit, and then I finally get the video edited, then I come back to the hardcore world, and it's been like 2 weeks up to a month and a half to 2 months, and I'm like, well, crap. How do I get back started? It's like I get so invested in one or the other that once I get started with the next one, it becomes really, really hard to get started. I don't know if that's like ADHD or if that's just the normalness. That's not really, I don't know if that's just like how it is in this profession. That's just something I got to kind of learn to deal with. I don't know, but yeah, I really want to get back to like loving this world and playing in it more often. So I figure another great way to do it, or to do that better, is like make a task list. I've never done that ever in Minecraft. Like I've seen people do it where like they write down all of the things they need to do, which I guess I've always just not wanted to do that because it feels very like real life. Like in real life, in my actual human life, when I have things to do, especially things that I don't want to do, I have to make a list. Like go to the grocery store, pay my accountant, you know what I mean? Like do laundry, blah, blah, blah. If I don't make that list, those things won't get done. It's that simple. So I understand that like the effect, and like it's a very valid way of like getting things done, but it's so boring. So I never wanted to do it in Minecraft, but I figured I would just make the list. I don't have to, you know, adhere to the list, but it'll be there in the event I ever am looking for some busy work to do. So I went down here in this like dwarven cave, and I just kind of threw together a list of random things to do. You know, we got our iron farm at spawn. That looks like kind of crap. What else? There's like a lot of things. I'm not watching the footage back right now. I'm literally just, I've rambled for 9 minutes and counting, almost 10 minutes now, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. I'm scared of building, but really, I'm scared of failing.